Well, you're a wino, so you know when you're walking around the store and you see bottle after bottle after bottle of wine, sometimes it can be hard to know what to choose.
Yes, but when you're walking around the Village Pointe Food and Wine Festival, you can try whatever you want. They'll have more than 150 wines to sample, plus fabulous food from some of the city's best restaurants.
Oh, it's a fun event. Dan Matuszek is the founder and CEO of Bricks, and Lindsey Reasner down there, the executive director of Ronald McDonald House of Charities. Good to see you guys.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
This time of year, we know we're going to see you, and we're happy about it.
Yeah, and this is the 6th year. I think you've come on almost every year. What's lined up for this year?
Well, we have, like you said, 150 wines, food from 6 different restaurants at Village Pointe. We have, with your $60 ticket, you get the $10 Bricks gift card if you purchase it before Friday. You also get a Riedel tasting glass, which we're going to have a little experiment here today. And $10 of your ticket goes to Ronald McDonald House Charities of Omaha.
That's awesome, and that's where Lindsey will talk about your mission here in a little bit. 150 wines. What did you bring in here? And then give us a few examples of what our viewers are going to find at the festival this weekend.
Well, I brought today McMurray Ranch Pinot Noir, and we're going to show how this wine tastes different out of different glassware.
Because that's one of the first lessons that I ever remember learning from you, Dan. Years ago, when we were talking about the shape of a glass, why does it matter?
Yes.
So share that lesson with our viewers today.
Okay, we have 3 glasses here. This we call the Joker. So if you go to a Riedel seminar, this is your typical cocktail plastic glass,
This
right?
is the Joker.
Okay, so try it. First of all, try to. We call this volatilizing the esters. It means bringing the air in contact with the chemical components of the wine. You really can't swirl it in this glass without spilling it all over.
It's tough, right?
So,
this is the glass you get at festivals and outdoor things and that type of stuff.
So this is going to hit your palate very wide.
Yeah.
Okay. So you really don't get any aroma out of this glass at all, which is a shame with a great wine like Pinot Noir. And this is a Chardonnay glass. So this is really meant for white wine. And this is going to hit your palate a little bit more on
So
narrow.
I'm just going to, maybe we can compare these two. So if you notice, you're saying this is the Chardonnay glass. So just look, I mean, you can see at home the difference in the shape.
Yeah.
The belly of the glass is certainly different, and then the way it opens too. So what do we notice with this one? What are we looking for?
Yeah, okay, so this one's going to hit your palate a little bit wider. And the tongue really only tastes sweet, salty, sour, and bitter. That's kind of the way it flows to the back. So you want, Pinot Noir is a very fruit forward, you have this vibrant cherry flavor, a little bit of vanilla, spice. You're going to, in this particular, okay, so this one.
Let's try this first.
Try this one first. You kind of feel it going all over your mouth. Okay, now look at this one. If you take a look at this, if we can get a close up of this comes to a point. Almost.
If you spill, Mary's going to get really mad at you.
I'm
You see it?
in the background. I'm
You
like,
see it's coming to a point?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
see
going to
that.
hit your palate to the middle
Right.
front.
Yeah.
Okay, so give this, see how you can swirl this and it's not going to spill all over you? Give it a good swirl, then nose it. The difference you get of the aroma in this versus that glass.
It wakes it up.
Yeah, it wakes it up.
Yeah.
So then it goes right to the middle of the palate.
Oh, it's like a totally different wine.
Towards the front.
It
And it
is, you're
hits
right.
the taste buds that should receive it.
And I mean, there's such a huge difference between these two. And it's unfortunate that you go to events and try to taste good wine out of this plastic. It's like, for me, I cringe.
Well,
So
I can imagine. It's like,
it's tough. But what other restaurants are out there joining us for this event coming up?
we'll be Bricks, Johnny's Italian Steakhouse,
Yeah.
Kona Grill, Bravo, Firebirds, and also this year Cheeseburger in Paradise.
And they're serving food, of course, but they're also demonstrating some stuff.
Yeah, 3 of the restaurants are going to have a little cooking demo showing how they
Well, it's
prepare
a
their food.
festival, right? You want to go, you want to learn about wine, you want to learn about food, you can. And then you mentioned a portion of all tickets sold, a good chunk of that money is going to go to Lindsey's organization. Tell us about your mission at Ronald McDonald House Charities.
Sure. Well, the majority of the families who come to us are in dire straits in that their child is so sick and they can't get the care that they need in their hometown, so they have to come to Omaha to receive treatment. And we are currently 100% full, so we're really trying to address as many families as we can and help as many families as we can right now. So with this wine and food festival, we're hoping to provide at least a week stay for every single family who's staying in the house right now. So this is huge for us in terms of being able to provide the support that these families absolutely need.
Can you talk about why that support is so necessary? I mean, some of these families, they're in Omaha, they're out of their hometowns with their child sick in the hospital for months and sometimes longer.
So imagine if you were uprooted from your hometown and you're missing everything else that's going on at home, siblings too. So you're maybe missing prom if you're a teenager, you're missing t-ball, or you're missing baby's first steps. And so our goal is to provide an atmosphere that creates some kind of semblance of normalcy to the extent that we can, by making sure that they have a place to come home to for hope and healing while they're receiving the treatment all day at the hospital.
It's really important, and that's why we love this event as much as we do, part of the cause. But then also we've talked about food and wine. Live music is another part of this, and I'm going to be there. I'm hosting the concert on Friday night, and so I was looking at the Vibe schedule for the year, and I'm like, I want to be there for the Food and Wine Festival. So who's playing on Friday, and then live music again on Saturday too?
Yeah, the two.
Listen, you got
I don't know, it's your part. I
That's
thought
my
the music
part.
was your part,
No,
right?
it should be. It should be. But it's part of the, they do the Vibes series all year long. And usually it's only on Saturday nights. But because it's the Village Point Food and Wine Festival, they've got live music happening there in the amphitheater.
If you go to
on Friday,
vpfoodandwine.com, you'll be able to find
But
those
I'll tell you
for
this, the music, you can go in and listen to the music, no cost. But if you want to be part of the festival, that's where you need to get a ticket. And Dan, you mentioned the gift card earlier. You can't go on, let's say Saturday, and still get the Bricks gift card when you buy a ticket?
Unfortunately not. Thursday's the last day. You can buy your tickets at Bricks for $60. You get a $10 gift card with that. So Friday, Saturday, you can pay at the door. You just don't get the gift card.
You get the glass too, right?
And
When
you get the
buy
glass.
those
The
tickets in
glass is like a
advance.
$12 glass, and we're so happy to be able to donate
It's
money to this
awesome.
cause.
No, great cause. Yeah,
Yeah.
Lindsey, you're doing good work over there.
Thank you. And every single dollar that gets donated in anywhere in Omaha, but particularly with this festival, it stays here. So I want to make sure that everybody
That's
knows
huge.
that this is local. Yeah.
I love the feeling of this when you walk down, you've got all the tents and everybody's getting to know each other. It's really cool.
And thanks for the experiment today.
Yeah.
Dan, thanks for coming in.
We'll see
Always
you
learn
on
something new when you come on the
Friday.
show.
Friday?
Okay.
Friday.
Thank you, Dan.
Awesome.
Good to see you, Lindsay.
Thank you.
Great to
Thank
see
you.
you. Thank you.
Guests in the Morning Blend.